What's up guys, welcome to the channel and welcome back out to the garage. Now, this weekend has been pretty slow. There's a lot of people out of town. Actually, 458 Destroyer himself is at COTA right now racing in the Ferrari Challenge Series. Brad, who you saw in the last video that helped me out with the 599 GTO, the Speziale, he's got some schoolwork going on or something like that, and everybody else seems to have something going on, so it's just me today. But that's okay because that gives me a chance to come out to the garage and take some photos of a car for a project that I've been working on that I will let you guys know about at the end of this video, something that I need your help on. But first, a little bit of a walk around tour real quick, something new in the garage. The LaFerrari's got some new wheels. Now, of course, there was nothing at all wrong with the factory LaFerrari wheels. They look sick and they match the car really well, I think. And the satin black is a cool color. Some people don't like dark wheels. I think they look sick on the car. But just like everything else in 458 Destroyer's garage, it was only a matter of time before something got changed. And the LaFerrari is no exception. And I've got to say, these HREs look absolutely sick. Now, being the same kind of a dark color, they don't stand out much more than the original factory wheels. But it's the subtle touches. It's the little things, multi-piece wheels. I absolutely love them. And when you get close, it just makes the car a little bit more special, a little bit more unique. And I think that's exactly what 458 Destroyer was going for with these. Nothing crazy over the top. It's the tiny details that really start setting things apart, as if the LaFerrari needed anything else to make it any more special. It also helps that the F40 also has not an exact matching set, but a really similar set of satin black multi-piece HRE wheels for it as well. So I mean, come on, how great of a pairing is that? However, today we're not looking at the LaFerrari or the F40. I understand that my bias has started to show on the channel a little bit for only featuring the Ferraris. So today I figured for the special project I'm working on, we're gonna take some photos of a car that is far less Italian. Definitely it is not red. And if you haven't been able to guess by this point, walking to this side of the garage, it is one of the legendary JDM cars. And today I want to take a look at the R33LM because I personally don't think it gets a ton of love on the channel. I don't know why, because it's a really sick car. Now, before I go too in-depth about what the special project is, let's grab the camera, take the car out on some of the back roads, and grab some really cool photos of it. Now, I'm not a professional photographer, but I do really love taking pictures of the cars. I know they don't really help grow the channel all that much, but I just love taking the photos. And I know 458 Destroyer likes having some high-res photos of some of the cars. But we'll talk about that more when we get to the special project here in a little bit. We'll grab the camera. Do you know what? Let's grab a 360 or two. Can never hurt to have some 360 footage. Really quick shout out to the guys over at the Ghost Mount. Now, so this of course is an Insta360 camera. This is the X3, but we've used the basic Insta360 selfie stick and suction mount before, and it never really seems to hold up very well. It just, the cars are too much. Of course, 2,000 horsepower Vipers, Lamborghinis. But this is from a company called the Ghost Mount. These guys are super cool, and this is absolutely rock solid. I mean, even on the 2,000 horsepower Viper, we've done some crazy hits with this, and it does not budge at all. We've had no issues with it whatsoever. Make sure you check these guys out. I'll link them down in the description below. But if you're interested in doing something rowdy with your car with these 360 mounts, which I highly recommend because it looks super cool, this is definitely a mount worth checking out. I think I found a spot that I'm gonna take some photos at. Don't do this at home, but typically there's not really any traffic on roads like this, so it's all right to park in the lane. This is obviously much easier to take photos of a car when I have someone else to help me out. Obviously they can sit in the car. We can flag them to get out of the street whenever somebody starts coming, but I'm just gonna wing it myself. Luckily, there's not that much traffic, so let's just see what we can get. Real quick before I forget too, this is actually one of the cars that 458 Destroyer unfortunately has for sale. So if you're interested in this car at all, make sure you check out the links down below. I've got one for 458 Destroyer sales. This is where he's got any of the cars that may be coming through and leaving the collection. This is one of those cars that I think it goes back and forth. It may or may not be for sale. Make sure you check out the links below. Now, I've got to admit, it could have been a little bit better. That could have gone better. We'll see if we got anything. As soon as I told you guys that there's no one ever on this road, of course, there's nothing but people flying up and down this road. So we're gonna head back to the garage. I'll tell you about the special project, and I got a huge favor to ask of you. But so now let's talk about the real reason why I wanted to take a few photos of the 33 GTR LM. Oh, sick. A12 Competizione. I forgot 458 Destroyer is coming back in town from COTA to go on a rally. That's why this car is sitting right here. God dang, it looks good. If you haven't checked out the video on this car, make sure you go check out the channel because this thing is absolutely wild. Best license plate frame ever. But let's talk about this new project. And it's something that I would absolutely love your input on. Make sure you comment down below. But I'm working on a website for the channel for everything to showcase the cars, write up descriptions of them, why 458 Destroyer decided to add them to the collection. I just thought it would be a really cool idea and another way to share the cars other than just YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Vero. I haven't done a lot of photography lately with a lot of the cars, but the problem with things like Instagram and stuff, and like photos don't really grow the channel that much, so I don't do it as often as I probably would like to. But 458 Destroyer just loves sharing the cars, and so we thought maybe a website would be cool. What would you guys want to see on a website? Blogs, t-shirts, designs. We got some cool t-shirt designs that we're working on, but let me know what you think. So, you know, features on each one of the cars, downloading high-res images. I really like giving away the raw image files for the photos that I take to see what you guys post, your edits on the photos, that kind of thing. Maybe post some of the raw video clips of the cars to see what kind of content you guys can make from it. It's just a cool way to share the cars and another way to kind of showcase the collection. As always, what's up? My name is Charlie. I help make content for the cars. I'm good friends with 458 Destroyer. He loves sharing the cars. And I just help make content for the social platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Drop a comment down below if you want to see anything more about a specific car that you've seen in the background or the 33 LM. Check out the channel for more stuff, and we'll hopefully be posting more things regularly. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.